Yes, your eyes are deceiving you. A channel with 900 subscribers, not even have 1,000, was able to get a Nintendo Switch 2, and with Mario Kart. This is the bundle one. And that's called a boldy move, because I knew this was planned from the start. So anyways, as you can clearly see here is that, this game is still updating, like, fucking forever now, because it took like an hour for me to set up alternative because of reasons, but anyways, we already got everything done ready now, and we're just waiting for this shit to actually download, because once it's done, we'll record the gameplay footage for Mario Kart World, but we're only gonna do like the first copy, and then that's it, because everything else will just do my own time, because also we got Summer Olympics to film, I think tomorrow, so, and also Vinny's first, so, yeah, anyways, for this video, while we wait for this to happen, I'm gonna do a simple video, and I just compare it with this thing now, because, why the hell not, and, yeah, so, anyways, let's just get the obvious one out of the way. It's one thing only. This thing is fucking huge. Oh yeah, turn that thing off. You can really tell. Right, see like that, okay. You can really tell how big it is right here. Like, yeah, I have a Kickstarter on right now, so we'll talk about. Look at the size on this thing. Just for the console alone, like, goddamn, like, just let me take both of these off, like, just do this, and this. Just take those out. This size right here is basically boing, 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 like, boing. Look at the size, man, and mostly it's just stands up, yeah, it just feels like this thing could be used for a DS, Nintendo DS, backwards, Nintendo DS, for Switch Classic, which they did rename them, specifically on the GameCube. You know, they're still called that, but now they did rename them now for Nintendo Classics, which all of them should be like updated by now. The new name, but okay. And then there's this. So, anyways, while we wait for this, and then let's talk about some other things. But so, oh yeah, the other thing, the big one, which I'll just say it out of the way. Look at the Kickstart from this one. Specifically the original Switch. Switch Lite doesn't have it. The OLED is like the side. It's like a better one. So compared to the OG one, which is just this, which honestly, who the hell thought of this idea? No, I mean seriously, who the hell thought of this idea for just having a Kickstarter look like this, and not have another one on the side, and not just like the one from OLED? That should be the standard. But for this one, it is like hot right now. Oh boy, like got there, like this thing is huge, like massively huge. Like I had to like see this is like huge, like right here, like. I'm trying to like figure out a way to do this, because like, yeah, like this. All the way, right? I think that would be enough. All the way like this. Basically just do like a camera thing right here. Well, I just do this. And honestly, this is like massive right here. I'll just move it right here, because I think that would be enough. And then let's just get the different thing out of the way, besides obviously the game chat. Everything else is already there. News has a new icon. I mean, look at the original icon for the Switch one. It's green, which it was red earlier. This was green and it looked like a speech bubble. And for this one, whoops, wait, weird. Okay, I didn't know that you can use this right here. Okay, you automatically click it, which is weird. This is now like a list, like a list, like a newspaper. I know there's like the other stuff like the chat button, but we'll deal with that later. Anyways, and then let's get the other one out of the way, which is obviously the since we got it digitally, which is why this is taking forever for us. Name, because $180 fucking bucks expensive. We got $30 off. Now let's talk about the other stuff, the Joy-Cons. This right here. Right here is... These suck, to be honest. Because one thing only, the drift. And we know how this went. And also they're small. Really small. Look at the size right here. It's small. Small. Unless you can pair them, which is what I did. And then compare it to these ones. these are much better. But for $95 for these things, I think we need to know the most important question of all of them. This in particular. What I'm looking at right here is probably the same thing as they use for the this one, even though mine like torn off, so it was the right one. For an example, like, look at it. With this protective thing case right here, it might be the same with this. I'm just trying to focus. Yeah, like this might be for sure, but yeah, and then yeah, like that. So anyways, there's also the other thing, which is the SL and SR buttons. Like, the SL and SR buttons are really damn small. Really small. You need like this thing, this name, but we'll get to that later. And this, thank God they're bigger and actually stick out much longer rather than just thinking like this, which is stupid, but whatever. And then like this stuff. And then that's the biggest thing of all was this third sensor right here and this right here. The mouse's boys. Wait, hold on. They did say they're compatible. You can just get a USB or Bluetooth mouse and you just get my this and just use it for some games. Although the only one that game that would use this, like recently, is the Joe Swanson wheelchair game, Dragon Drive, and the Mario Party Jamboree, which this right here, which I'm gonna have to wait for that one. So, anyways, now it's yeah, one more thing, the C button, which is obviously chat. Who will be using? Well, obviously I haven't used it yet because mostly I'm not. Honestly, I don't have the email right now. I'm gonna have to sign in. And why would they ask for my phone? Why the fuck would they ask for my phone number if we're just doing Discord chats? And for like all the way up until March, until now you gotta pay for it. This is free for this is free starting today, all the way until March 31st, which I find stupid because the C button is part of it's in the brand. You can get this thing could just be an option. You can just get rid of it. You just remember that it doesn't exist. Like when it used when the switch before the C button was announced, and that thing was rumored during the leaks. And you probably noticed the other thing is the smooth plastic. It's like new, like it hasn't been used. But now let's talk about some other stuff like the straps. I mean the grips. This thing and this thing. I think you already know this. Besides the how big it is, these yes, it's dirty, but who cares? This thing right here, this right here, now it's just flat, and plus, you just plug this. Mostly for this, you just do this and then done, like that. And now I can just do this because I don't have to press the button anymore. Like I say, how many times I've done this, it's just easy now. This, I can just do this and that, just doing this like in the tease when it was announced. Even though that was on the right side, so I just grab the other one, just do this and like this, and then just do this like this. There we go. There's the thing that was used in the original, in the when the thing was announced. And this thing is strong. I basically just got myself from this. So, I'm pretty sure about more and more this is used. I think the more and more things will be easier to take off. Probably in 2 years, but whatever. And mostly compared to how this thing is held, compared to how the normal one is, which I need to set this up right here. And out. Here it is. Now we got the obvious out of the way. The dog face is gone now, for the most part, and that's bigger now. But this thing, that's just why they have this this position right here, is because of the this position right here, which is for the fit. It would work out with like an actual controller. Now this is just gone now. Now it's just much bigger. Then this is my hand with it on the Switch too, and there's mine with it on. This is like a 3DS. This is like the original 3DS quality of how I'm holding this. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. So I think I don't have use for this thing. I could just yeah, so, and now let's get to the straps, which, honestly, these straps were just used for, yes, selling at Starbucks because they're fucking small, but for the ones on the new one, it's obviously one big. They're just used for this, which is why they have these things, like the mask, like a tracker, so, yeah, so, at least the best thing about this, you don't have to, like, accidentally press, like, yeah, you don't have to actually do this anymore, because in the Switch one, yeah, there it is, which is what it is, and it's actually more comfortable, but, yeah, but at least you don't have to do this, and then just fuck it up, bitch. It only happened once. So, this one, just, yeah, the blue one, you try to, like, use the, swap this upside down, which I haven't tried. It won't work. See? Now you know it's the wrong one. So, even if I use the other one on the, even if I use the red one on the red, oh, actually, well, that's work. Weird. Now it just looks weird. Ugh. Okay, so, honestly, yeah, this is what it's basically known for. Just grab the blue one right here, and just do this. On. And simple as that. And you just basically do this with this giant, which is this thing right here, which I'm hoping the camera can focus it. Yeah, this thing right here. Compared to the old one, which all it is just a button. A button that can easily just say taken off easily. So yeah. So anyways, and this one's the mouse thing. If I'm like left-handed or something, yeah. If I'm left-handed, then maybe that would be this one. But you can find like accessories for it, you know. I don't think it would work, but whatever. And then the last thing we have is mostly just nothing else. I don't have the Switch Trooper controller, but I have the 8-bit one. I am having trouble trying to get this damn thing to pair on this thing. Well, this one I can handle it fine because look, works fine. So. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be looking that up soon enough, so if anybody knows how to get an 8-bit dual controller that I got around one to get this thing to work on this control on this thing, yeah. So that's all we need. But whatever, so anyways, that's pretty much it. So I think we need to end this off with the obvious thing by just putting them back together. In this one, all you do is just do this, and you just this, and whoops, I didn't show it up. Just do this. There. But nowadays, I could just do this. Don't even have to hold this thing anymore. Just. Dude, this thing's like. The button's like really worthless, man. That thing is really worthless. We just do this. Just done. And yeah. So, anyways, and then afterwards, we'll just end it off with this one. So, yep. Just do this with magnets. They're magnetic. And the other one out. There we go. The quote Taco Cat. That's actually cool. And you might recognize that line from the reveal. Yeah, that's basically it is. It was just how magnetic it is, and also kind of like wondering what would happen if I just. Yep, it's gonna be harder now. Yeah, we just got it, so I think you can do it with force, but depending if I'm actually really just doing this. So yeah. So anyways, we have like 3 hours and 5 minutes. Wow, that guy like more now. So now we gotta wait longer for it. So yay. Anyways, I probably should have just set it up like early in the morning, but like night when I did this, so I could just get everything else done over with. But whatever. So anyways, I guess that's pretty much it for this video. Guys, I need to set this whole thing up. Alright. Is the audio? Alright, so I'm just signing up right here saying, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, dislike, and subscribe. You might hear some knocking, just don't ignore it. And I will see you all later. Bye. Also stay tuned for this when it's done.